Hey everyone, Centurion here. With the new DLC that came out, there's a lot of new Pokemon that's come out and a lot to talk about and a lot of returning Pokemon. One being such is one of my favorites, Politoed. Politoed is the best rain setter barring Kyogre. Being both a supportive rain setter, it has good offense, and uniquely, it is one of the very few Pokemon that learns Perish Song. We're gonna do Perish Song, it's happening again, it's happening. So, we don't actually know what moves it's going to be learning, but I've inputted some moves that it's learnt from prior generations. I'm hoping actually maybe Chilling Water it will learn, and that would be a good thing to introduce to it. I've put in a Terra-type Grass on the basis that you want to be avoiding spores, let's say, from Amoonguss and avoid that redirection. And in the rain, you're only going to have two weaknesses being Grass and Electric, so I felt like Grass was a good coverage option, as Water is already a very good Terra-type. Now, what does a rain setter need? Also, if I haven't mentioned, we're going to be theory building today. So, along with Politoed, we're going to go with probably the latest rain sweeper, that being Basculegion. Basculegion works phenomenally under rain. You can put Wave Crash on it, you can put Aqua Jet on it, and we'll do Protect and Last Respects. Last Respects is a fantastic move this generation. You see it on like Houndstone gimmickly. In singles it does fantastic. And so now we already have a good partner for Politoed for offensive pressure in the rain. And hypothetically, should we knock the first two out, we can use Perish Song as a kind of like game, set, match kind of deal and close out the game quickly. And so if we're going for Perish Trap, we obviously want Gothitelle and we want Fluttermane. And for Gothitelle, I'm thinking something similar to my prior sets that I've been using. So Terra Dark to Terra against, say, Tornadus and avoid that taunt. And it does mitigate against the Dark and Ghost weaknesses that this has. So we're going to put Fake Out on it, we're going to put Psychic on it, Protect, and Heal Pulse. Heal Pulse I feel like is something that could change. But at this moment we're just going to keep it. I've seen success with Heal Pulse on Perish Trap Gothitelle. And for Fluttermane, we're going to put a Booster Energy on it. We could maybe go for perhaps a more bulkier Fluttermane. But I feel like perhaps Politoed should be perhaps a more bulkier, how to describe it, Perish Song user, and Fluttermane can be on an offensive pressure. So we're going to stick Shadow Ball, Moonblast, Protect, Perish. And so this is looking pretty good already, I'm already liking it. Now with two water types, we want something to counter the electric types. And that being Raichu. Raichu is one of the few Pokemon that learns Lightning Rod to redirect any Regieleki, even though we don't see it that often. You can do Thundurus to counter Iron Hands as well. And we're going to give this a Focus Sash to hold on for dear life. And we can put Protect, Fake Out, Volt Switch as a pivoting option. We saw that in Wolfie Glick's 2016 Worlds winning team. Now, we could either use Nuzzle as a form of interruption, or, now hear me out, we could potentially do Thunder as well for something in the rain to provide some more offensive pressure. But if we're mainly going for Perish Song, I think Nuzzle may be it, preferably. We'll see when the format, adapts and sets, but again, this is just kind of just trying things out. And Typically, in this kind of team, you want an Intimidator to offset any damage like Arcanine and such. But in my mind, something I'd consider is perhaps something like Salamence, who has Intimidate as well. Now, I want to put an eject button on it, and I'll explain to you why in a minute. But for offense, we can put Hurricane, Protect, Draco Meteor, and Flamethrower. We can do Flamethrower or Heat Wave. I think perhaps Flamethrower just might be a bit better against any potential steel types. So, in the rain, if you're set with Politoed, you can use Hurricane. And hypothetically, right, in the situation where you're predicting one of your Pokemon are about to get attacked and you've already protected, you can't protect, you can swap into Salamence, Intimidate, drop the attack, and then when they get attacked, Salamence will switch out again, back into Gothitelle, or perhaps, any one of your other partners for a safe switch-in. And this will, if you're resetting Gothitelle, it can reset Fake Out, and reset again the Shadow Tag. This was just a quick team build. In terms of Terra types here, I think perhaps Terra Fairy for offensive pressure, and here we can go Terra Flying for defensive pressure because Raichu will not be doing a lot of offense. For Salamence itself, I am considering Steel at this moment in time. Steel is a great way to mitigate Ice weakness, Fairy weakness. I can't recall Dragon, if Steel resists Dragon, but potentially that as well. Resists Rock. And yeah, that's going to be it for now, guys. With a lot of upcoming Pokemon coming next format in the DLC, let me know what Pokemon you're excited to be looking at. I'd love to maybe theorycraft some teams. I'd love to theorycraft, say, Snorlax in the future and just build around that. Snorlax is one of my absolute favorites. I think I will do him next. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, Worlds is happening this weekend. I'm very excited to watch it.